Hey there, Ted Hargrove from Marketing for Hippies. I'm very excited to do this video. This is a story from a puttering session I did just a few weeks ago. So it's a woman who lives somewhere in the world, and she is a craniosacral therapist. So craniosacral therapy is a modality, and it can help a lot of people with a lot of things. And this is, of course, the trouble with a lot of the healing modalities. People say, well, that's the best part. Yoga can help everyone with everything. Permaculture, what can't it do? So she was in that situation, and of course called me, as most people do with the puttering session, wondering about this business of niche. What she did know is that she liked to work with, or she got a lot of women showing up with burnout. And they're caring for their parents, they're caring for their kids, they're over involved in the community, they're people pleasers, they overgive, and so they show up completely depleted. And I asked her, I said, I don't know where the question came from, but I just said, what do you think they need? Like, what do they really need in that moment when they come to you? And she says, they need what I was offering in postpartum care. So she used to be a doula. And she saw that, of course, on the other side of childbirth, women do not get the care that they need deeply at that time. They don't get the nutrition, they don't get the support. No wonder there's postpartum depression. My God, they get kicked out of the hospital, here's your kid, and then they're expected to continue with their life as if nothing's changed, when everything has changed. And their body is depleted after what it's gone through. It's Herculean, what they may have had to do to give birth. Maybe the birth was traumatizing in some way, didn't go the way they want. There's a lot of things going on, and the body needs a chance to recover, and every traditional culture in the world knows this. And after a woman's given birth, she doesn't do anything for quite a while, and she's fed a lot of the sacred foods, the animal organs, to help replenish her body with the minerals that it needs. And so that's what she said. She said they need what I was offering in postpartum care. They need a village. That's what they actually need. And so I invited her to come up with a program. Instead of focusing just on this boat of craniosacral, which can get people from island A to island B, instead of just focusing on the boat, I invited her to focus on this journey and to come up with a larger boat, a boat that might really help women get there. And I asked her, I said, if you were going to work with women to really recover from burnout in the way you're talking about, how long would you need? And 6 months was what came to her fairly clearly. And I had her do a process I got from Mark Silver around resonant pricing. And I said, how much would you charge? And it's a little meditation, very simple. I said, $1. She said, no, it's too little. $10,000, too much. $100, too little. $9,000, too much. We went back and forth, and what we landed on was about $6,000. Somewhere in there would feel good to her. And what would be in it? It was a mix of the program, the 6 months, all the modalities she knew. She didn't have to limit herself to craniosacral. And the best part is, $6,000 is a lot of money, understandably. I said, but as a part of the village making and community building aspect of this, to give her the village that she needs, couldn't you invite them to do some crowdfunding? Say, look, $6,000 is a lot, but that's not, you're not going to pay for that. That's the best part of this. You're going to pay for part of it, and the rest will be fundraised, crowdfunded from your friends. Hey, I'm deeply burned out. I need to recover. There's this program. I think it's going to help a lot. Could you contribute something? So then maybe they crowdfund $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. So now the price is dramatically less. And then if there's a payment plan, see what I'm saying, over 6 months, maybe it's just $500 a month instead of $1,000 a month. So I just thought it was such a beautiful example of, you take the modality craniosacral. You then ask, okay, who's coming? A lot of burned out women. What do they really need? They need what I offered with this doula care. They need this whole longer process. They need to be fed good foods. They need rest. They need a lot of care from other people. And then she designed a program, and she was so excited. Boy, by the time she hung up the phone, she was just giddy with it. and inspired, full of ideas that she could do to really help these women in a meaningful way. Now, of course, then there's the copywriting, and there's the crafting a really good offer and reducing the risk, and making it safe for people to check it out, and how do you lead people there. There's all that to talk about. But she's got an idea. I did a video recently about, so much of marketing is about throwing gasoline on fire, but the marketing doesn't make the fire. You need the fire first, and what she has there, that's fire. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube if you do, and if you haven't, hit the red button and then the bell icon. It'll sign you up, and then you can check out marketingforhippies.com, which has a bunch of free stuff that I think you may find useful. Thanks, everyone.